Hello teacher, my name is Sampan Jataphorn. I'm in group 3.
Hello, my name is Suralat Moknolin.
Hello, my name is Vidakam Thamakhan.
The topic of my presentation today is politics and Thailand politics. My presentation will focus on 6 main points. First, definition of politics. Second, introduction of the country. Third, background of politics in Thailand. Fourth, the government. Fifth, advantage and disadvantage of democracy. And finally, my recommendation. The third point I would like to talk about is definition of politics. Politics is the way that people living groups make decisions. Politics is about making agreement between people so that they can live together in groups such as tribal, city, or country. In large groups such as country, some people may spend a lot of their time making such agreement that people call politicians. Politicians and sometimes other people may get together to form a government. The study of politics in university is called political science, political study of public administration. Next slide. For the second point, introduction of the country, Thailand, historically known as Siam, officially the Kingdom of Thailand, is a country in Southeast Asia. It is located at the center of the Indo-Chinese Peninsula, spanning 13,120 square kilometers, with a population of almost 70 million people, and is divided into 76 provinces in Thailand, bordering the Andaman Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. Neighboring countries include Burma, Cambodia, Laos, and Malaysia. The geography consists of a mountain range in the west and a southern isthmus that join and landmass with Malaysia. Thailand has a mixed economic system in which there is a variety of private freedom combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation. Thailand is a member of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It also shares maritime borders with Vietnam. In the Guam of Thailand, Bangkok is the nation's capital and largest city.
Next slide, the third point, breakout of politics in Thailand. The politics of Thailand were conducted within framework of a constitutional monarchy, whereby the Prime Minister is the head of government and the hereditary monarch is head of state. The judiciary is independent of executive and the legislative. Both Thai Kingdom and the Red Kingdom of Siam were under absolute rule of king. After democratic revolution in 1932, led by Westernist bureaucrats and the tradition-oriented military, the country official became constitutional monarchy with a prime minister at the government head. The first written constitution was issued. Politics became an arena of fight factions between old and new agreed bureaucrat and general. Following old and new agreed bureaucrat and general following the coup of 22 May 2014, revoking the 2007 constitution, a military organization called National Council for Police, and other NCPO, had taken over administration. The chief of NCPO abolished the National Assembly and examined of responsibility of the legislative branch under the Martial Law effort throughout the kingdom. Military courts have been taken to be responsible. Of some cases, they are normally under civilian court. However, the court system, including the constitutional court, still remain in the existence even without the constitution, the NCPO. Without the constitution, the NCPO was formally dissolved following the swearing in the new Cabinet on 19 July 2019. Crop happening from time to time under the root of yet another junta. To date, Thailand had 20 sat and constitution reacting a high degree of political instability. After successful crop, military regime have eroded existing constitution and promoted extreme southern national between politician, bureaucrat influence, pedantry influence, corporate leader and army official have become a driving force in the retraction of temporary political stability. The Economic Intelligence Unit rated Thailand fourth, the most carry in 2019, a major increase of 1.69 point of 10.00 from the last year. It had been in the hybrid regime. Category. Next slide. The fourth up point is the Government of Thailand. The Government of Thailand, or formerly the Royal Thai Government, is a unitary government of the King of Thailand. The country emerges of modern nation state option the foundation of Chakri Dinastry and the city of Bangkok in 1782. The revolution of 1932 brought an end of absolute monarchy and replaced it with a constitutional monarchy. The government of Thai, a body of persons who administer the state affairs in the Kingdom of Thailand. The Council of Ministers, the main group of people that drive Varuj, government agency of the Thai government. Is member and monitored by the Prime Minister, and formally appointed by the Thai King, which include Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Varuj Minister, with the Prime Minister as head the committee. I show you some picture of Thai King and Prime Minister. Vajiralongkorn born 28 July 1952, currently serving as the King of Thailand. He is the only son of King Bhumibol Adulyadej and Queen Sirikit. And the next, Prayut Chan-o-cha, born 21 March 1954, is a Thailand and a retired Royal Thai Army General officer, serving as Prime Minister of Thailand.
Next slide. The next point advantages and disadvantages of democracy. List of the advantages of democracy. 1. Democracy gives people a chance to become personality involved with their government. 2. The structure of the democracy works to reduce issues with exploitation. 3. A democracy encourages equality in a positive way. 4. Democracy usually guards better economically than other forms of government. 5. There is more consistency available in a democracy than its other government structures. 6. Democracy does not create a centralized power base for ruling over the people. List of the disadvantages of democracy. 1. Democracy is inflexible unless voters educate themselves on governing decisions. 2. The structure of democracy depends upon the will of the majority. 3. Democracy can encourage mob rule. 4. The cost of the democracy is something that many people don't realize exists. 5. Democracy requires more time to implement changes. 6. There is still a risk of getting a conflict of interest within the government. Next slide, let me move on to my recommendation. In my opinion, I think the governance democracy is a good governance because it's a fair to all parties and a people's side has the right to freedom of expression. Thank you for our presentation today. If anyone have any question, please ask me. Thank you.